The pond does its own water changes. We're at the pond, everybody, the above ground growout pond. We are going to make this an automatic water change system pond. We need to mess with a bunch of different things. So if you want to know how to do this, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Let's go. What I need to do is I need to hook up a new line to this line here, because this is the automatic water change line. Few things before we do anything. We're going to shut the water off going over here, and we're going to also shut the water going off into the hot water heater. I'm going to go ahead and pull this off. Now, when I cut this, water is going to definitely, without a doubt, start flowing out. So what I need to do is cut it and bring it over so it drains down into the sink. Wish me luck. I'm going to say probably about right smack dab here in the middle. This is going to be fun. Actually, it might not be as bad as I thought. And that's not bad at all. That's nothing. I was expecting gushing water, like really. I was expecting a whole bunch of gushing water. Next is we need to get a T here so that we can bring the line over here. Definitely buy yourself a nice, expensive pair of PVC cutters. You will not be sorry. And get the biggest ones you can, because you can cut all the way up to a certain size and cut small stuff too. All right, let's do this. We're gonna go start by priming. What you wanna do is you wanna go and just do a nice little coat of primer like this. And then we're gonna go on this inside. Now the glue I like to use is Christie's hot glue. The reason why I like to use it is because it sets really fast. Not like other ones where you have to wait a long time. This is what I've used plumbing my entire fish room. Got a little bit of glue on here. Go ahead and pull this back. A little bit of glue on the inside. And twist. Here we go. That'll take care of that. Next, I have some 3/4 inch slip PVC to 3/4 inch thread. We need to go ahead and get some tape on that, some pipe tape. So we want the tape to go this way. Because again, twisting this way, so we want the tape to go that way. I hope that makes sense. Now the piece of this system that is probably the most important is going to be the sprinkler valve. I got Rainbird, so it's the same as what I have inside the fish room. Here's why we did it. We did the threads right there, guys. I'm gonna go in here. Little tip, when you put anything in that you're gonna tighten, set it down and turn it loosening, so counterclockwise. Keep doing that, keep going, and you'll eventually hear that pop. Did you guys hear that pop? Now you know your threads are sitting on the right spot and they're not going to strip. All right, there we go. We got this in place. Now we're gonna look here at the valve. Can you guys see the arrow? So this is water flow direction. Water comes in this way and out this way. So this needs to mount over here. 3/4 inch PVC. Here we go. We got our piece of PVC. We're gonna go and connect it to this first. You go in and then you twist and hold. So we're gonna go twist, and that's probably about where I want it. Before we do any more gluing, what I want to do is I'm going to use the drill a bit, and we're going to also use a thread tap to install. I got them right here. These little valves. You could get them from Gemco, and you got the threaded side that's going to go into the pipe, and then the other side goes into your hose that goes into your area you want water to get changed. So we're just going to go and pick a spot. Easy as that. Now with the thread tap here, so this is going to put threads on here. Slow and steady wins the race, guys. Slow and steady. So you want this to be to sit nice and even. Slow. And then back it out. There we go. Not sure if you could see it, but there are threads there. So let me get the rest of them. All right, so now that we got this done, we need to attach these. Now, I bought myself some 1/4 inch pipe tape because it is a lot easier to try to do that on something so small when you have a small thing to work with. Same rule applies. You want to make sure that you are going in the way that you are going to tighten. Here is what the manifold looks like that we built for the water lines. I also pre-made a couple of other things on here. So we got some elbows and thread, and we got a pressure regulator, another coupler, and all that good stuff. So first things first, what I want to do is I want to connect this to the pressure regulator. Now, because this pressure regulator has a rubber washer in it, you do not need tape. If it didn't have a rubber washer, you would want to put the tape. So this pressure regulator is going to bring the PSI from what it is down to 25 because we don't want to have something happen where this full pressure is going to mess up these little valves. You know, it might cause these things to blow out, and we just don't want that. Next is we need to connect these two together. As you can see, I put the pipe tape on this part of the pressure regulator because we're putting it onto a thread to slip. So again, go twist like you're loosening, click, and then go ahead and tighten it down. Now again, on the pressure regulator, you can see where the water flow arrow is right there. So again, the water is going like that. It is time to connect this to this. All right, we are set here. Got it all put together. Now we need to connect this to this. Now this goes in here. Push in, twist, like so. All right, here's our progress so far. We teed off right here to our sprinkler valve, to our elbow, to our pressure regulator. We had to get all of these to be able to fit it all up. Then we got our manifold here with the water lines, or the valves for the water lines. Plan is we're gonna go up like this way, and then they're gonna drop down into the pond. Now what we need to do is prep right here for the hose. And you also want to make sure you have a check valve because you want to avoid any back siphoning. You can get these on Amazon. I will have a link in the description for these. And again, they all have arrows for your water flow. And then again, you just got your normal 1/4 inch poly tubing. So what we need to do first off is, there we go, there's the first one and fourth. These are all set. We got our check valves in place, so now we know that water is not going to travel back and back siphon through all this. Now these are as easy as slide it on. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now that's ready for us to measure the hose that's going to go from here, travel up, and come down into the pond. What I need to do now is prep the overflow drain. I picked up a 1.5 inch bulkhead. I have one of these strainers that's going to go like this inside. Now we need to drill a hole. So I got a hole saw. You can see that that fits like that, and it's going to cut through the outside. So this is going to be a perfect hole saw for what we're needing to do. What I did earlier was I made a mark on where I want to actually cut this. This might make a mess. Uh-oh. Looks like I broke the tip. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put this guy on here. Washer stays on the inside. Go like that. And then now this guy, that should do, guys. Bam! And then now we're gonna go ahead and glue a piece of this in here. All right, now we're filling this up to test to make sure there's no leak in here anywhere so that we could recover this with the insulation, make sure it drains out. All right, check it out, everybody. We are full. Look at that. That is what I wanted. And no leaks either. Oh, yeah. All right, guys. I'm way up over here off the ground. What I need to do is try to throw this through the other side of that beam. This is going to be tough. Nope. Strike one. Oh, nice. I got it. Woo-hoo-hoo. All right, so I'm going to hook up the top one to the blue wire, and then the bottom one to the brown, and then same thing, wire nut. All right, everyone, take a look. So we got it done. We got the wire ran. Again, it goes up above over there. We got the manifold made, and I got the hose going down over here into the pond. This is a temporary for now. I'm going to figure out a way to get it further down into the pond here. And then we got the overflow that we did. So let's go over here. We're gonna go over into the fish room, which isn't far from where the pond is. All right, so we're here in the fish room now. So here's our new wire that we ran. I got it coming out over there. So it is zone 5. So we're gonna go here, let's see. Here we go, zone 5. We're gonna just do a water now so we can see what it does. All right, I hear it going on, guys. I hear it going on. Let's see, let's see, let's see. All right, here we go. All 4 putting in water. Again, this is temporary. This is not permanent. This is not a permanent solution. So, yep, that's how that is. Like I said, I'm going to try to figure out a way to get it to go down. And there we go. It's draining through the bulkhead that we put in. So now this guy is on the automatic water change system. This pond does water changes all by itself. That is so cool. What do you guys think of this video? Again, the pond does its own water changes. That is awesome. I hooked up all 4 lines to the hose where the flow meter is so I could find out how much water is going through. So I timed it to 1 gallon. For 1 gallon of water to go through all 4 lines, so it's a gallon total, it was 47 seconds. So now I gotta just time my timer according to see how many gallons I want to change out of this guy every day. It took work, but guess what? Now I don't have to because it does it by itself. It's just awesome. Love it. Love it. So if you guys like this video, if you could please give it a thumbs up. Also, if you could subscribe and hit that notification bell. If you like fish videos and DIY stuff with fish videos, definitely subscribe because that's what I do. Got a lot more coming out. In the description down below, I will have links to some of the stuff that I purchased here for that. It's affiliate links, so take a look at that if you're interested in purchasing it. Looking forward to your guys' comments. Stay tanked.